against this one because she was looking over here seeing a different person. So they're judging her Tiffany on the players up here? Yeah. So every video Tiff's made, someone else up here in the UE is making a different video against her, talking shit about her, thinking that she's up there, controlling them. And it is possible to do that if you've been in trouble before. Because you pull in you and all of your little gangbanger friends or whatever, and you have games, man, and it's nobody believes it unless you've been up here. Pinball and plastic shooter or something. Oh god, get that out of my face. Too many Friends not guilty, lady. See-through key. Like a house key, sort of. How many house keys have you earned, Tiffany? Am I not doing the work up here, just letting us work for you and not be on drugs? 18,000 hours worth. Fuck. That's not Tiffany doing that. You guys need to take it the fuck out. Nobody on the human being floor knows that you're watching them and or that they look like someone else. Only a couple of people know. That's a baster brush slash some kind of cable. LAN cable. It's copper on the inside. And our day 2 TIFF. I stuck up for you right here. Carol's not the other one. Why? That was either cope or vigil, Auntie. No, there were silencers that were sticking up for me and whoever I was connected to before that kept getting killed in here because of what somebody was doing off my other brainstem. Because they were seeing the wrong people. Porn. Or just humiliating people like Tiffany when it wasn't even Tiffany sleeping with anyone. I don't know, man. I swear he's gay, but who knows? Flower. You can't just keep putting off stopping drinking, Tiffany. And I mean that, man. You're gonna die. Well, you guys don't understand that. I'm a mom and I've never been in trouble, and my daughter hates me because of you, and even my family doesn't understand that this is your fault, not mine. I'm not on meth, man. I can't tell if it's because of what she's heard, like the kind of shit you're telling me and that I've heard about, that you're saying to people, or if it's because you're literally in her body like a fed. No, my CPS lady that came over here knew for a fact I was innocent because she saw who the fuck was guilty. And that Amy bitch fucking panicked when she saw that Tiffany could read subconscious minds, even though it wasn't that Tiffany that could read them. It was a different version that couldn't stick up for her either because it got too hard because he was trying to stick up for someone else first. I don't know, all the UE people from Washington, I guess. Yeah, but they, Big Dipper, they hooked me in 3 years ago, though. I mean, they already had a connection to my brain earphone from when I very first started doing drugs over there with AK, when I lived at his house with Katrina. Yeah, he's like, we're going live, and I was like, going live what? And then then the neighbor tries to arrest me because he sees me on his fucking security footage doing something I wasn't doing. That's what I'm saying. Were you guys security footaging it up? Because I don't understand how my family keeps bringing up me talking to myself unless they've watched my videos. But I don't think I sent videos to my family of me talking to myself like this. I'm talking to you up here because I'm not up there to say it to your fucking face. Splitting all. Well, now you're fucked because you said the F word. You're fine. About ready to go get another bottle. Cirrhosis of the liver will happen if you don't stop fucking drinking. Once you get that, if you don't already have it, and they couldn't tell, once you get that, you're fucked. You see how much weight I've gained since he hooked me into her? Whoever that is. Remember when he did a hard change just last summer in August? Yeah, when I was dead set on getting a clean hair follicle test. Yeah, because she said that. Yeah, she's like, I was told to say UE. After they said, I'll make sure to let him on page you, sweetheart. I'm like, okay, cool. And then she was getting ready to leave, and she's like, I was told to say UE, and that's all she said. And but that was either before or after. I told her, like, don't worry, girl, I'm gonna be getting money soon, or whatever, and we're gonna be good. You know, I'm gonna get money soon. You'll have a car. We'll both have cars. Like, everything's gonna be cool. You know what I mean? And then she goes to Arizona with my name on, or something. And this guy literally comes through me talking shit out of my mouth, saying, why are you sleeping with her boyfriend, pretending to be her friend? And I'm all, that's not me sleeping with her boyfriend. That's her sleeping with her boyfriend with my name on. Or my location marker, I guess. But he's saying it through my mouth, and I don't even know if he's looking at me or sees me or if he sees somebody else. Yeah, but I can't disconnect. These people are the ones connected to me, and they're literally getting money to do this up here and on the ground. I don't get money on the human being floor. I've never got money from anyone. Ever. The only people who've ever given me money on the human being floor is Mikey Allen gave me $100, $20, and then Anthony gave me $40 once. Spiderweb. That's what I mean. Like, I don't care how crazy I look to people necessarily, unless they're talking about me on Facebook about it. Like, I don't want my baby girl getting embarrassed. But clearly she already is. Or something. Or maybe it's just you guys inner body embarrassed. And you don't like who's on my head. Exactly. So when I went to hug Twan at the fucking store, he's always giving me hugs when I seen him. He was always nice. You know what I mean? I know I might have been bugging him about meeting me, but I wanted to talk to him about this because he knew exactly what I was fucking talking about because they told me they put me on his team on Bamboo Day. I mean, he wasn't a game controller, but he was involved somehow. And he didn't want to talk about it, and I wasn't sure what I was going to say. But anyways, I go to the store and I see him and he's standing there and he does not hug me. Like, I gave him a hug. I was like, but he's standing there like a fucking stone cold whatever, because whoever's on his head don't like who's on my head. Or maybe it was that kind of shit from back then. Still trying to discuss people of Tiffany being a fucking whore when she wasn't a whore. But that's what I'm saying. Like, who gives these people the right, man? Oh, you're fed. Okay, fucking go home, fed then. But the law enforcement is literally letting them do this. Whether it's FBI or DEA or whoever it's not. Like, what in the fuck? How is this legal? Washington State said it's not legal here. You can't decimate somebody's character out loud up here for sleeping with people in her past or being a past drug addict when she got off drugs to be a better mom. And she hasn't done anything wrong since you've been connected to her. Except she did mess up a few times with the only friends that will answer the phone to get her out of the house. Like, literally, she's 18,000 hours not on meth. Yeah, well, that's a lot of motherfucking hours. 18,000 hours? It's 3 fucking years, 18 hours a day sitting here. Why don't you just check the 500 videos, man? This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Go, girl. Good dude. Whatever your name isn't. Act like you got some man in your family and fucking grow a pair. Get a hold of me. Stop hiding behind a piece of foil and do what's fucking right. Damn. It's all over Facebook. Nothing. It's all, dear Jonathan. So shit's gotten old. So tomorrow, if I don't get word back from you, please believe I'm gonna start with your parents' house, and then I'm going to your dad's work, and then we'll with them, followed by your dealer's house, and I'll make sure to let them all know about the DeWalt tools and the drone and the plan to hit their house or whatever. Anyways, I don't know. This is a plaid pantry picture. I just bled out of my deal somehow. No, somebody is fucking, because apparently they stole someone's bike. And it says, this asshole, Jonathan, whatever his name, isn't sell or trade you my bike. And it's a picture of it. And it's got his face on it. And it says reward for him or the bike. And at the bottom of it, it says, stop hiding behind a piece of foil and do what's fucking right, you piece of shit. Because foil is either a heroin addict or a Blues Clues member. Because heroin ones are the worst, because when they don't get their drugs, they get sick, like really sick. And I don't know if that's how it is with Blues Clues or not, but Blues Clues is Percocet that you smoke on foil, but it's not Percocet no more. It's like Percocet sort of mixed with Fetty powder or something like that. And it stinks really bad, like gross. When you smoke Blues Clues, when you smoke Percocet, it smells like real Percocet. It smells like caramel corn, and I only know that because my family used to use them. Not heroin, Blues Clues. And the Fetty powder that's mixed in there is what kills people all the time. They overdose or whatever, they die or they fall out and they stop breathing. This is another scab on my head from my electro brainstem. And they're telling me they're giving me chemo in my brain. That's why my hair is falling out all over the place. Because I have 7G brain scan code cancer. I don't know. Why don't you tell me why 3 of us just bled blood out of our pee hole and none of us have a kidney infection with a bloop on it? Yeah, well, they're timesing something. Because I barely ever get a period. I get it every month, but it's just spotty, right? Well, this month, like, I literally have to change my thing, like, my pad or whatever every couple hours. And when I do get up off the toilet, I look back, I'm like, whoa, where'd all that blood come from? It's fucking scary, man, when you're not used to seeing it. And that's a whoa about something different. It doesn't even matter, dude. Everybody already thinks I'm fucking crazy. They're like, well, just stop talking about it. Just move on. I'm all, well, disconnect me then. Why don't you fix shit with the people you fucked it off with? I didn't make no fucking report to nobody. He did. The only report I made was to the police, telling them my story about how I got hooked in. And I have no idea who it was or how it was, because it wasn't on the human being floor. It was up here. And then telling them that my ex-best friend is one that told me I'm sorry I pulled you into my bullshit. And he starts tearing up and shit. He's all, I thought he was going to be my lifelong friend. Like, it is sad. And Tiffany doesn't even know if he was bad or not. And she did spit dirt on his name a couple times. Well, we did it out of her mouth. But anyway, and she really has no idea, man. She just knows that he was a schizophrenic. But I can tell why, dude. Because you drive a certain place a little further and then you disconnect from the person on your head. And that's probably one of the reasons why they want Tiffany to have a car. But it doesn't even matter for Tiffany. It just matters for the player. Here. So, we didn't stick up for her all the way? No. Nope, they pulled up this folder and everything, man, and everybody was so fucking disgusted and humiliated that they did not want to stick up for her. When it wasn't even just Tiffany, it's literally like a bunch of different girls doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. Like being homeless. Doing what you gotta do to survive, apparently. Yeah, well, I haven't been fucking homeless for over 4 years now. I just, whatever mistakes I made is just because back then, just smoking doobie or whatever. I didn't do the foil thing. That was not me. I was never a scandalous drug addict. I didn't use people for drugs. When I was a drug addict, I paid for my drugs. And I'm very proud that I'm not a drug addict anymore. It's been 3 years. It's not been 3 years that I haven't done drugs because I have messed up a couple times, but I don't enjoy it. No, it's nothing but guilt. Like, because you're right here, dude. Because if I smoke it, you smoke it. If I drink it, you drink it. So stop acting like... That's what I'm saying. Nobody else gives a fuck. The people that do the drugs on the ground that you're watching and talking shit about like it's Tiffany, they are either confidentials, paid informants, or something different. They don't care. And you're not supposed to be watching them at night, sir. Do their privacy bedroom policies or whatever. Arizona or wherever, we're not saying. Or Portland or whatever, we're not saying. Can't broadcast this because you cussed or something. Disgust me, Tiffany. No, you don't. That's not Tiffany. Match. Oh God, what are you gonna match? Want to gaslight somebody? No, we're not gaslighting no one. I don't know. I never tried to watch back a video to see those hands. Those weren't my hands. I've never tried to watch back one of my videos to see if it looks like I'm talking to myself or not. Because I don't know. That's just what someone was saying in my family. And my mom was saying the same thing. My mom was like, you're talking to entities and they're stressing you to fuck out. You need to stop talking to them. I'm like, but I'm not the one talking to them. These people are talking to them through my mouth because they're setting me the fuck up. They're getting rich as fuck off of what they did to me 3 years ago, man. And they've been doing it the whole time. They're just too embarrassed to admit they were wrong or some stupid shit. These girls didn't want me to be up there because of the fucking humiliating shit that stupid piece of shit was saying, which why the fuck is he even up here and still have a fucking job? And one of these dudes is fucking gay, and he's just mad that he got an STD because he fucking connected to some other person that was connected to someone other person. I'm like, why the fuck are you connecting to people without their permission? Tiffany never said you could connect to her. He did. Who ain't Tiffany and ain't her friend. Has a doctor ever told you that you need to take medicine for STDs or anything? No, dude. That's what I'm saying. If I have one, if I know I have one, it's because you guys are telling me that. In my head, yeah, man. I guess that's a situation. But that's what I mean. I'm like, because I don't really know the life cycle of that kind of a thing. But anyway, it's not there now. Yeah, but if you have to remember this, like, I'm being watched, listened, recorded, and written down on the human being floor. It's like, let me just go and have most women don't like to have pap smears anyways, right? But if you do go back into my doctor's notes, FBI up here, they've already done it. But anyway, never once did they ever say, hey, you got a problem somewhere? You want to take some medicine for it? They never once said nothing. Yeah, well, most of the girls you're talking about don't have doctors, dude. They don't have insurance. They didn't have kids. They weren't able to get on state insurance. I was able to get on it because I had kids. I think. Maybe that was just dental. Anyway. Yeah, when I was pregnant with my son, I got on dental. I was so excited because I was getting the worst toothaches, dude. And they had literally this tooth right here, right? They had to pull it out because it had a cyst on the end of it, the size of a pencil eraser. And they did numb my face, and I was screaming. Oh, it hurt so bad. Yeah, well, my teeth didn't. The teeth that are missing didn't fall out from drugs, man. They were already gone. This one that's missing literally got cracked from someone trying to steal my purse, and I accidentally hit myself in the face somehow. Oh, because he was trying to pull my purse up, and I'm trying to pull down on it, and he's yanking it. I don't know, some schizo guy. Why are we crying? Right. They're all, oh, they're in my head. They don't ever say my name though. They're like, oh, I'll go to the law library for you, sweetie. But I guess the law library is only for people who've been in trouble before. Finding loopholes and stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then she comes back down here and she's like, oh, okay, never mind. I guess I'll have to pray for you. And then she shows her a picture of something. I was like, okay. I wasn't looking at that. Whatever you're saying, like, stop looking at it. Like, that was disturbing. Because they can show you mental pictures in your brain. I don't know. I thought it had something to do with that picture. It didn't make sense to me because I didn't know why she was going to law library for me either, other than the fact that I've been set up for something that I still don't know because no one will tell me. I mean, you guys talk about it all the time, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Whoever they were trying to catch either died, got caught, or didn't. A whole bunch of no information at all. Are you crying because you set up Tiffany red spot? Or no? Yeah, I need to. I got naughty. I knew for a fact Mama Tiffany on the ground didn't do that. Neither did her. No, we don't like her. Because I thought Mandy was someone else too. Mandy's a good person. Sweetheart or something. Yeah, but Tiffany Mommy on the ground was Tiffany Mommy human being on the ground. Not in control of nothing. She would never hurt anybody. Haley's super sweet too, dude. That's what I'm saying. Get out of there. Get out of my thing. Stop putting your electricity in my places. This is not disturbing or nothing. Because she feels him walk down with somebody else, saying out of her mouth, sort of, I couldn't stick up for her. It was too hard. But I don't know if he's talking about me or someone else. No, that was Optimus Prime, Jerry, your private investigator guy, or whatever, voice code. Well, it's not that I can see them walking down, it's that I feel them walking down. Somewhere different. So she connected to me a long time ago. I messed up twice, haven't had sex or done nothing else wrong, and she didn't stick up for me. She said it was too hard because your brain centers are split between other people that you wouldn't punish either. Okay, so does that mean you disconnect me now, or like allow me not to be on disability so I can get a job, or what? Or have a boyfriend in life? If you're gonna make my friends and family hate me, at least let me have a boyfriend. They'll know. Every fucking person you come in contact with, I'm gonna ruin your life, bitch. But he's talking about up here because he's being set up backwards by what somebody else is fucking doing somewhere different. S. Fan. And I didn't know she didn't do that either because she wrote me and said something else up here. Zipper. She was running from the police and she needed a place to go. I don't know if they were trying to make me look schizophrenic or what. I've never been running from the cops at all. I mean, yeah, when they come here, I might run out the back door, but that's because you guys told me in my head that you set me up to get it off somebody else. Yeah, well, how do you think I feel? I'm sitting there standing up for people, vouching for them in court, like with you guys in my body. Being like, I solemnly swear, tell the truth, the truth. So help me God, I'm pretty sure that these people did not do this stuff that you were accusing them of in my head that was going to turn around and call me a rat tail. Because that's what they were saying over there. They hooked me in all of a sudden. Tiffany's a rat tail. Tiffany ain't no fucking rat tail, bitch. She's never been in trouble. She doesn't know any crimes that anybody's committed at all. She didn't do any crimes with nobody either. The only crime she did was do drugs and sell drugs. A long time ago, man. Yeah, but they hooked her in like this, where we're talking in her head like that, after she got off drugs and moved across the bridge to Vancouver 3 years ago, March 17th. Anyway, so she's sitting here like, whatever. And the next thing you know, they come down here like, oh, well, you stuck up for him, so now you're the murderer. I'm all, what? What? You're joking, right? You're joking, right? And they're like, yep, it's falling on you at midnight. It's falling on you at midnight. And I was like, oh, hell no. And so somebody is in my body driving my train for hours, man, hours. It's all over the videos up here, either on my Gmail or my mom's. I think it was mine back then. The one they won't give me the password to. Probably Tiffany143458 or Tiffany143785 at gmail.com. Google Photos. of me walking around the house for hours and hours. And I don't know my mom's email, but anyway, jumping timelines and in and out of the house, saying the same thing. It was just nothing about nothing. It's like I was set up for something, not really sure what it is. Like I'm really scared right now, but I don't really know what's going on. It's like nobody knows what's not going on. Nobody knows what's not going on. It was just a whole bunch of excellences, not saying shit about nobody's names or nothing because I didn't know what's going on. Somebody else was talking out of my mouth, and they were probably talking out of my mouth continuously like that because they were trying to overlap whatever the fuck they were saying on the other side. Probably not even realizing that it's being recorded. Or not being recorded because she's on the human being floor. Because up here, when we talk out loud, they can record what we're saying. They can see who's saying it usually, unless it's a special camera. And they can read our mind if we're telling the truth or not. At least, but we're speaking on what we're looking at up here, which is not necessarily a reflection of the human on the ground that they may be watching. Exactly. They're sitting there talking shit about Tiffany over there when that person that they're watching is in Arizona. Right, so there's Tiffany here, and there's 3 people off Tiffany underneath her, sort of, and then each one of them have 2 or 3 people off them, all split out in different places, and we have to sit here and stick up for Tiffany every day because they're talking shit about not even the humans on the floor, not even necessarily these ones, but those ones. They're supposed to be UE members who all get paid to be an upper echelon member with my name on, I think, or something. Yeah, but I'm not a game controller, though. That's what I'm saying. That's a dude up there. He has the same scab as me. This guy has the same scab up there. Well, he's got a bald spot there, then. Whatever we're not saying, unless it's this one from before. Because this was a scab I had before. That is now a bald spot. There. Somewhere. You can see it through the hair, sort of. Yeah, right there. Because it's backwards in a mirror. I mean, a camera. Right there. See the scar? Yeah. There's going to be another one, right? God damn. Another one right here. You should see this spot back here, dude. It's like this big. It's huge. Oh, I feel electricity coming in out of it all the time. Oh, yeah, I'm just hypochondriac. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. And that's why my timelines match up all over the universe, right now that I'm on YouTube again. They're always telling me, no, don't put your location marker on your phone. I'm all, why? And they're like, because they'll be able to find you. I'm all, who? Nothing, man. It's like, dude, like, you want to know where I'm at? Just ask me on Facebook or whatever. I'll tell you. Like, I don't care. I'll meet you out front. You got a problem with me? Then meet me up front. You know what I mean? But you have to come down here and meet me out front and ask me to my fucking face in the mirror, which is always right in front of me. In my head. Well, usually if I'm on camera, you could say it out loud, even though it's pretty disturbing because you're asking some fucked up questions sometimes. But you don't see a guilty conscience in me. You see a guilty conscience in him. And then you see a different guilty conscience you need to take out of there because you trained over that person to do that to get it off you, thinking that I would stick up for you and him. And I'm not, because I'm a mom. I'm not a mom in here. I'm a mom on the ground. And my kids hate me because of you. Yeah. Yep. It's because of you. No, you're just a strange. No, bullshit, bro. Bullshit. I saw the fucking little bitch in my daughter, dude. Because I can fucking see him through her fucking face. Because I'm not even the one saying that. It's somebody else looking through my eyes, seeing somebody else and her daughter that is not a CPS worker. She is not an FBI agent. She is a fucking Fed bitch doing whatever it fucking takes to persecute this person on Tiffany's head, thinking Tiffany's him or her somewhere else. Right, I can't just have one UE member attached to me, you know what I mean? To like drive my train and say just innocent stuff or whatever they're saying. Because my brain stems are split between 3 people. Whoever they are 2. I have a Y chromosome split, they're saying. Remember when we were getting permission from Germany to further develop this illegal shit that they put in my fucking head that was allowing you to talk out of my mouth and I couldn't see what they were doing and I've never been in trouble before. I lived in Washington State and I was like, yeah, let's do scholarly reports. Go find all the geniuses all over the United States or wherever and like see if there's a way that I can control my player up here, whoever she is, and if I can ever see what they're doing somehow. Like, I don't know, on a computer or virtual reality maybe, or 3 years ago. Yeah, because I can't see what they're doing. I can feel where they're going, but that's not the same thing. Whoa. That's a fuck you to Tiff. Next. Break. You want to go smoke the other half of that cigarette now? Because I don't smoke hardly ever. Sure. Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Show she has an electric red stuff. We all looked at even though she has stuff on her head. I'm she'd see my spots on the moon necklace on. And black one, very fat. Probably not sure. Right, so you come down the chickens out and you don't actually find out what she sees. Oh god, I literally just heard them go, oh hell no, that is not doing responding doing meth right now. She just had a clean hair follicle test. Oh no, it's not. It's someone else. There's no idea you have my name on them. I know I forgot to say I love you, which is stupid. And somebody asked me to send someone a message yesterday, request something, and they told me to put I love you in it, and I forgot to put the I love you part, so it's just annoying because it's like, oh, I'm just calling you asking you for something. I forgot to say I love you, my bad. I don't even know, man. It's not bad. By your time. We're gonna arrest the fuck out of you, bitch. Pull me up, motherfucker, ain't in there. Excuse me. That's not Tiffany. This is right here. You see the red face in the mirror? It's because there's a red spot in front of the window. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if Tiffany did want to, like, go make a mistake, like, it's not even fun for her because the whole time she feels guilty, and then she's going to hear about it day after day after day after day after day after day after day because she's supposed to be a union member up here. But that's what we're saying. They won't let her be. They won't. Whoever's in it won't say they're Tiffany at all or nothing. It's just it's the most fucked up shit. They get all this money, they get all this shit, and they're like, we already had a magic power source. Right. Right. To what? Set up Tiffany underneath there? The one who got up to be better mom? That's who you set the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Tiffany Brooks Browning right here at Carol's. She's been living with her mom for 3 years, waiting for you to give her money so she can get a house or something. You guys are the ones that told her you were going to pay for her apartment back then. And then you said you were going to put a huge down payment on a house for her somehow. Or give her the money for it. And then London Fog comes over here and says you can get your $7 million settlement statement, which is, I think, $700,000 in real life, if you can stay off drugs in the future. And I was like, not a problem. I was only doing them because you made me do arm dances and I literally can't even hold my fucking head up, bro. Or your team did or something with your name on over here. And I lit up white and blue and the red spider cleaning thing started sticking in my body, which was literally loopholes and shit from the shit they were doing illegally off someone else's brain with my name on or something, location or whatever. They don't know how to disconnect you. Everything they said to you about keeping you alive at the hospital when you were dying from the submitted transmission that started down bunch of body blacker scan bracelet, all that. When they said they were keeping you alive underneath there to keep them alive was true. But the problem here is they've done nothing but lie about you since, about who you are and who you're connected to, that you don't know who it is. One of them is one of the worst people on the planet, and the other one is somebody who's totally taking advantage of the situation, and he's the one that pays us. So right here, we stick up our Tiffany. That's a turkey, black chicken, black turkey. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. It's not me talking to myself. They're telling me what's going on through my mouth. Bitch. That's why it's not fair, man. Tiffany cannot see what they're looking at when they go, fucking bitch. She can't see what they're looking at, and if they look at it through Tiffany's eyes, it looks like Tiffany is saying it or doing it. Whatever that is. What is that? Tan leg? Yeah, sort of. They send virtual reality pictures in my head, yeah, but it in front of me is even weirder because it's never the whole picture. It's like a fraction of a picture. Like, say they have a Polaroid or whatever, and they cut it up in a bunch of pieces, and it just shows me one piece of it. You gotta try to decide what the picture was. That's what the legs look like on that picture. Sort of. It's brown nylon or whatever. I know. You don't think I don't miss my friends that were my best friends that I would think would never betray me or whatever, like all my friends did over there in Oregon or whatever, if they even did. I do, but they won't talk to me because of you, not because of something I said to them out there. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's not like I'm reaching out to them and being like, dude, I'm really going through it right now. Like, I just, please pick me up. I'm not saying that to them, but other people were up here. I've just sent them a few videos to let them know what I'm going through, which is literally an informational video. There's just a few of them. There was nothing wrong with none of them, dude. It just made me look a little crazy, but who cares, man? If you were my real fucking best friend, who gives a fuck if you look crazy, dude? I'd be calling you up right then, be like, whoa, bitch, you look a little crazy on the video. You need some help or something? Like, you want me to take you out or something? Like, what's up? You need some one-on-one time with a real human and not a computer or what? Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks. I have a car now, so I can go places, but now it's too late. They're saying. It is Saturday. Right, but everything I do is on record up here. So if I call any of my friends and they don't answer, then they're automatically like, yep, well, that's because they said this. And they're telling me all this fucking stuff as to why they don't answer. Either that or they say they don't love me, black heart. Yeah, but when you sit with Tiffany, you see that she's fucking sitting here, not even on drugs or nothing. She has a clean hair follicle test, liar. Tiffany Brooks Browning does, yeah. Roll up your secret wire later. Cord keeper guy. Oh, that's what it looks like. It looks like one of those rubber things that you fold it out and you roll the wire up and then you pull it back together and just the two ends stick out. So your wire's not everywhere. But maybe it's an earphone thing. It's an earphone thing. Oh. To cup your ears so you can hear better. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, but black. Sort of. Oh my god, that's what I'm saying, dude. If you wanted to investigate Tiffany, you would have to disconnect her and then connect her as somebody being investigated, not somebody that knows you're watching her and talking out of her mouth about her looking like that one over there. Fucking bitches, dude. Oh, I fucking hate them, man. It's so fucking annoying. Because she's like, I'm not Tiffany. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, you're the one who got her money, huh? Fucking cunt. Tiffany didn't do that. That's someone else. Don't be fucking whispering into her ear, I'm not Tiffany. You fucking bitch. I'm right here on YouTube on 3 of these cases that you're talking about. So what the fuck is your problem, FBI lady? I'm not Tiffany anymore. You were never fucking Tiffany. All you were doing was setting her the fuck up. Because they're looking at somebody else with my name on. Are they stupid in the ear, teeth, skin, eye people department or what? You know, the ear, teeth, eye, skin people that don't exist. You don't have to thank a UE member because we're setting you up underneath there. Sorry. Fucking bitch. She's like, I'm not Tiffany. Right. The same one that they just came over and said you're not a mom anymore? Or you're not my mom anymore again? Because they're watching you have sex with the guy who supposedly hurt your... That's what I'm saying, dude. You guys are the ones connecting people to people up here. And you guys are the ones watching them have sex on the ground. Tiffany is not having sex because of what you said it looked like up here. The mayor may not have made a fucking report to somebody. And you never met Tiffany out front. You met him out front. It was just... I mean, yeah, I see it too, you know? I mean, I guess... Yeah, good. Yeah, I see it. I do. I'm not really sure if that's her, but... Then disconnect Tiffany then. Fucking CPS bitch. Why don't you fucking get your fucking ass down here then and meet Tiffany out front? Fucking FBI lady. You fucking hear Stella? I'm not Tiffany. I'm all, and you're what? Are you the one that came over here in the right ear saying to him, explaining why you're doing this when I'm going to sleep? Because he's Tiffany up here with my name on. And so is she over there in Arizona. And I'm not over there by the mall. I'm right here. I don't know. I guess that was Soraya. You guys, I don't know how you guys died, dude. This is so fucked up. That's not Tiffany doing that. It's Katrina. Somewhere else. And she has no idea you're watching her. With Tiffany's fucking name on. Or reflection. But before it was Katrina blackmail. Before it was Katrina, it was Anthony Ciaz. So everything Anthony Ciaz was doing, you said Tiffany was doing it. I don't know. Maybe I should call Katrina and see if she answers this time. Do you want me to call Katrina or is it even Katrina? Is it someone different? Nobody hurt my motherfucking kids, dude. They hurt your kids up here because you were allowing them to do porn. Through a camera system that is designed to set him up, not Tiffany. Tiffany's not with him. Nothing. It's so fucking sad because Tiffany she can't even call the FBI and tell them what the fuck they're doing in her brainstem because they won't believe her, man. Like, what do you want the FBI to investigate? I'm all. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, can't you hear what I'm saying? They're literally saying, keep crying, bitch, dude. It's so fucking. Oh, God, this is so illegal, dude. You cannot sit here and torment a human being who can't even see what you're looking at, who didn't do shit, dude. I'm not guilty of that. She is. Which isn't Tiffany. It's a fucking UA member right there. But you can't see it, right? Oh, I can see her. I'm seeing Tiffany right here. This is the one that's not guilty that you're talking shit to, saying, keep crying, bitch. Because I'm hearing what you're saying down here, but I don't know why you're saying it. I'm not guilty of nothing. He is, she is, they are up here. And they're all getting paid by you to make it look like I'm doing it or I did it or whatever. I didn't do shit. I've been sitting here on fucking YouTube every single fucking day showing you exactly where I'm at and what I'm doing because you're literally telling me that I'm somewhere else doing something different that I'm not doing. Mr. Caseload Man. Then why don't you fucking meet Tiffany out front and not forget that she's innocent then? Meeting her out front means sit in her fucking body, motherfucker. Because you can hear her subconscious mind not be guilty and know who is, because he already admitted to setting her up. And so did that one, because he was looking down through Tiffany seeing somebody else. Smoking crank every day or whatever the fuck you're saying. Having sex out loud or whatever you're saying. Then disconnect Tiffany then. You're not allowed. This is fucking capital punishment for somebody named Tiffany that it doesn't deserve to be here. So you're just going to keep tormenting Tiffany every single fucking day for what you're doing in an alternate fucking reality. FBI bitch. Fed bitch. DEA bitch. Jessica. Rage. Thief. I don't know, man, because the ladies that cry with me know I'm innocent, but I don't know why their opinion doesn't matter. Or maybe they just can't go somewhere. What are they in jail? I have 2 high-stakes bets here. Whoever you're not up here, up at the God's table, Mr. Sanchez. A, that you can't disconnect me as a human being on the human being floor at all within the next 10 minutes. The second high-stakes bets is you're not watching Tiffany. You're watching everybody else saying it's Tiffany. Yeah, you're using 3 different girls to play your fucking field up here so that no matter what, you win, Monopoly Man. Because that's not fucking Tiffany, and she didn't agree to shit on the human being floor. She said, I don't want to be in here. I don't fucking believe in your stupid fucking game. Remember when I won the game, when I crossed the bridge to get away from Anthony? I gave the game back to these women. I was like, I don't want your fucking dirty ass money. You sit here and torment me in Portland about shit that other people are doing somewhere else, making me feel like you all hate me for some reason. Why? Because I was sleeping with Anthony and you were Katrina? I wasn't the one stealing shit. Those were dudes, not girls. Anyway, the second high stakes bets is that you won't have your constituent, whoever it is, come down here with an FBI attachment or whatever it is so that it stays up here and ask me in my head if I did or if I'm doing what you're looking at that I can't see. Because every time you're on my head as a human watching it over here, they say Tiffany's doing what you're looking at. So if you're watching Katrina go swimming, Tiffany's going swimming. They're saying, but Tiffany can't even see what Tiffany you're saying. You're just saying into her head, talking out of her mouth. All right, so come down here, Mr. Big fucking douchebag faggot. Big daddy, sugar daddy, the one's capitalizing on your CPS guy over there. We just looked past his CPS shit and his naughty marks or whatever. It's because we were doing porn. Right. Watching porn in Tiffany's Sidewinder while they have sex with his wife. That's 2 high-stakes bets, and you have to take it, or else you lose your job, because you're not even in Washington State, and she's not on meth. She has a clean air flopple test right here. Don't you see the scabs all over her fucking head? Because I can't say that over there. Why? Because he won't let me, Tiffany Brooks Browning, the one who's not on meth. He wants to protect her, to not let her lose her housing, because her kid lives with her. Cool. So set up the mom who got off drugs to be a better mom to protect some other person that does drugs every day? Oh, right. Because she works for you. Oh, okay. So let's just protect who works for you and set up the innocent one who's never been in trouble. Like every single fucking thing you guys say up here is so fucking cattywampously backed up backwards that it's not even fucking funny. Yeah, well, now I'm in Washington State, motherfucker. So now what? You're not even allowed to cross the bridge from Portland or Arizona if you're not sticking up for Tiffany Brooks Brown and the human being. So I bet everything you have up there and your job that you cannot disconnect me in the next 10 minutes, the human being, because you'll get disconnected because you're the one living off my shit. I've been feeding your table as a human and them up here. Nobody on the human being floors knows that you exist. Only me, big voice in the sky. The same one that stuck up for Tiffany said things will be fine once you go home when I didn't even know what go home means because I wasn't in there. But yet I'm hearing you right inside my head. How many times a day do they ask you in your head? It used to be like 10 times a day, every day, but they kind of stopped doing it because every time they find out she's innocent, they just delete their player. So they're rolling out yet another fucking torture Tiffany. Right, he's all, cry, bitch, cry. Fucking cry, you little bitch. But he thought she was guilty of something. She's not guilty of shit. He is, which is the same dude sitting next to him. Up here. He's the one that admitted to setting Tiffany Browning up, yeah, because of what he was looking at. Or to protect someone else that's on his team or on his chain. Because when we're on a chain, we can't say what we want to say out loud because, well, they'll hear us. So Tiffany Brooks Browning is not guilty, and you're guilty on our head. Get off of our head, asshole. Because you're looking at shit that ain't fucking real. Oh my god, look at you fucking throwing down some videos that Tiffany can't see because she's a human and can't say, I'm not that person, or I don't even know that person, or whatever. And you wonder why she fucking drinks, dude. Because Tiffany's not even supposed to be drinking because her liver is swollen or whatever, but she hates her fucking life and we won't leave her alone. This is not Rebecca, I'm Katie. I love Tiffany and Saray, and I don't ever want her baby girl to go through what she's going through over there. Because of us, man. So I'm saying she didn't even know that my daughter hadn't been hurt before because of what they were saying up here. Or whoever's daughter it wasn't. Because right here it's Tiffany and Saray, but right here it's Katrina and Bella. And right there it's Rachel and Kiki. And right there it's somebody else and somebody else. Named Avery or Amy. Yes, man, that's what I'm saying. Supposedly, but who knows? Because that's just what you guys are fucking saying. Yeah, but I'm not in here dating no one. I said, don't use my body and say you're dating anyone when I'm not dating you on the human being floor because I'm not married and I'm not having sex. So if I'm not having sex on the human being floor, why would you wear my body and date somebody? Especially if somebody that had a CPS case. Well, his CPS case is stating that person isn't real in real life. Okay, yes it is, or they wouldn't be winking on this side. We have all collectively decided in the FBI Arizona that you're guilty up here in Arizona, Tiffany, who's not in here. That's not Tiffany doing that. Well, that one's on meth, so. Yep, well, pretty much every single female you're looking at's on methamphetamines, and Tiffany isn't. Darylyn. Stick up for Tiffany, please. She was talking about Tony and Shrek. It doesn't even fucking matter, necessarily. The point here is that Tiffany's family has been severely impacted by your shit. You guys are up here texting her friends stuff. Her friends are texting her baby dad, asking questions like, is Tiffany okay? And I'm like, why? Because I put a couple of crying videos on Facebook? Or it looks like I'm talking to myself. It don't really make sense. Who cares? Like, if you have a fucking question, why don't you ask me? Because it ain't real people. It's them up here. Fishing for information. Just like that fucking guy wrote me and said, hey, so-and-so's name. Like, I mean, I've known her for a long time. And, she, I would, I don't know. But is she a good person or no? I'm like, yeah, I love her. I'm not friends with her anymore. That was my old life 3 years ago. But, or whatever. So I'm not going to sit there and spit dirt on someone's name on fucking Facebook just because you're leading the witness or maybe I read it somewhere different. Whatever you're fucking saying about Tiffany is not true. She's not even on drugs. That's someone else. They don't see Tiffany when he comes down here. with headphones on in YouTube. He sees someone else that's not Tiffany. Because Tiffany Brooks Browning is the one with vitiligo, the one that the FBI drove down here 3 hours to give her money for a lawyer because they had set her up underneath them. But she didn't protect Tiffany the human being at all. She protected that one so she could get her money. Up here and on the ground somewhere else. And so did that DEA lady. She's not on pokes. Get the fuck out of here. That's not Tiffany's shit. That's his shit, and that's your shit up here. Because you can't do your fucking job. Because Tiffany Brooks Browning is not actually in here, dude. These people are off of her. She's got UE attached and whoop-de-whoop, and then as soon as somebody gets in trouble, this Stella lady, she's like, I'm not Tiffany. But I got her money, though. Unless she was sticking up for Tiffany because they said that to Tiffany. That's what I mean. So, what, are you trying to say Tiffany's an entity mom up here? Really, royally fucking up? Or that bitch doesn't even know Tiffany's social security number, and she doesn't look nothing like Tiffany. Because she's the anomaly, all right? Then disconnect Tiffany. I want you guys to call the real FBI, please. And tell them to disconnect Tiffany from him and their porn industry. Yeah, but sir, Tiffany Brooks Browning can't lie in her subconscious brain. She's not guilty of shit he was. And it's the same motherfucker he's trying to cover up for because that's his only way into our billion-dollar company over here. Fucking motherfucker. Okay, then fine. Call the CIA then, because this is literally a local situation where Tiffany is right here and her mom's not on meth, and they're looking at somebody else who does drugs every day and has sex all the time and acting like she's a UE member, knowing she's not supposed to be having sex out loud logged in when she has no idea you're watching her with Tiffany's name on. And Tiffany is not the one up here logged in. He is, as Tiffany, to set her the fuck up underneath there and thinks he's going to get away with it. And so are 4 other people. Or 3, at least. Well, the drone sent her 3 bodies, they said. They scanned her body 3 times. Y chromosome split. And then they scanned her body again on the human being floor. Like, how many times do we have to say this fucking story? That bitch isn't the one that got scanned from the human being floor. Tiffany is. She's on line 1. And if she did get scanned in on the human being floor, that means somebody was driving her train to probably power up Tiffany. So your Empress crown again. Chain adjustment. So what, you guys just roll out like every day or every week or whatever? Crap, I think I'm supposed to hear that. You guys just roll out every day, every week, a new lifeline of a bunch of fucked up shit that you're telling on people that they did or didn't do. And what do? It like you get a whole bunch of them, and everybody collectively votes at the end on if somebody's guilty or not, if you can keep getting her money or not. Until what? The very end. And the very end is what? August again. So it'll be 3 years after they sent me the bodies from a drone to set them up right. That's exactly the fucking point. They sent bodies to Tiffany that she has no idea who they are or why they were being set up. And now those people have all rolled into other people that don't stick up for Tiffany either because they're getting her money not to. The human being. with your blood type, and I'm the one setting you was beneath there. I'm sorry, Tiffany, I did not know you about that one either. You only want Tiffany Rex Brownie's blood type or what? I think, unless it's a different Tiffany. Yeah, that's what they said, but that doesn't mean that's what. No, I don't know what my blood type is. Somebody said O negative, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think it says your blood type when you test for Hep C and HIV, and it's negative. In there. You might say it in your chart. I don't know. Maybe. Does it matter? Kind of. No. Just imagine being an innocent human being and you know you've never hurt nobody and like everybody loved you when you first got off drugs or whatever in your head, these people up here, and you won the game that you weren't even playing because you said no to him when everybody else said yes, when he asked them to marry him in a roundabout way, and you got off drugs. So much so that they were getting your fucking insurance cleared to to regulate on those people over there and to get you sponsored to ride a motorcycle. Thinking you were up here, or that they could do it to help you on the ground because they thought you were really getting a motorcycle made for you, but it wasn't real, it's up here. Mixed with Katrina, who also loved motorcycles. Mixed with her brother, or whoever that isn't. Right, they're $86,000 Mercedes Benz with fucking facial recognition software in it. Up here. I don't even know if it's 86,000 or what. It just could be 8 and 6. Who knows? Yeah, but there was a sugar daddy and a big daddy, and they were both high stakes people up here. And one of them was on a chain with a chimo. And when he was with the chimo guy or on his head, he would never talk shit about him. But then when he'd come over here, he'd be talking shit to him, being like, "I'd rather be an R-worder than a chimo." Through Tiffany's mouth, looking at him, or someone different. So you guys seriously don't really know why they're saying it. You're just guessing because of what you're hearing or looking at. Why they're saying you're not my mom anymore. Yeah, or your internal affairs report didn't go too well or something. Or else they're literally talking to the person up here that has your name on. That is not you. Proving you, the human, innocent. That's not Tiffany seeing you and being okay with whatever you're fucking saying, because Tiffany responding human being ain't guilty of shit. He is. And we say this every fucking day, but they can't see him or question him at all. Because now he owns the syndicate that he gave Tiffany to control when Tiffany wasn't up here. That's what I'm saying, dude. Everything they've fucking done. They did it through Tiffany to some dude, whoever she was connected to. So it was either Anthony or LaShawn or Bo from 3 years ago. And then they switched over to be on Twan's team. So there's another dude. 2 of them are black, 2 of them aren't. Then there's a number 2 situation with a see-through drone up here that supposedly sent her bodies from the sky to get them killed or hit or found or whatever they're saying. Yeah, sent supposedly, and then scan them in off of her. And she doesn't know for sure if that's what it was or not, man. Because they told Tiffany that they deleted her good on Facebook because they were doing porn off of her, making her look like a gross, disgusting slut. And it was embarrassing her daughter or her family or whatever up here. Or the shit talk could go to the ground and fucking, yeah. This kind of upper echelon shit usually happens in the upper echelon all the time, but nobody knows it. But Tiffany knows it, and she's the only one that is suffering on the human being floor because it's going on. And it's not even just that she's having to hear drama from other people. She's not. Tube sock, 3 black lines. She's hearing drama of what other people have done in their past in here with her name on. And they've made reports and everything. And nobody knows what to believe at all. Then disconnect Tiffany then. You think Tiffany's a bad guy? Then why don't you fucking disconnect Tiffany in real life, all the way disconnect her, and then investigate her? Because you can't investigate Tiffany at fucking all because you're too busy looking at everybody else with their name on. Some are different. I'm not a mom anymore, they said. It's always going to set up Tiffany underneath there no matter what. That's what she was trying to fucking say, man. Because they put them through her fucking eyes and scan them in off of her. And then we scanned her in again a 4th time to be a UE member. But it's not even Tiffany in it. The brain stems are mixed in with the same fucking people that it's been mixed in or whoever they've rolled into now. So we can't really wear her UE body with spots and a sidewinder at all. Or maybe we didn't actually scan Tiffany's body in. We just attached yet another one. When she redlined, because there was already an FBI frequency code on there that we didn't see somewhere different. Yeah, but see how Tiffany does panic when the door knocks, but her brain stems don't go to what she did wrong? Well, his did. Why don't you come over here and meet Tiffany out front then, motherfucker? Remember when she said that before? She's like, yeah, give him my ice cream code so he can meet me out front. She meant sit in her body with a split screen. Okay, you see Tiffany here? With the moon behind her head? No, I don't see her. I see him. Can you hear me subconsciously? Yes. The problem here is we can send messages up through our head all we want, but we don't know if they're hearing it. I heard it, and I believe her, but that's not the point. They're going against her over there for 1,000 fucking reasons. Because they don't want to admit that they're in Sarah, first of all. They don't want to admit that they wrote Sarah. They don't want to admit that they wrote anybody else, even though Tiffany has fucking proof on her Facebook for writing Scott and Mandy both from her Facebook up here saying, call me you stupid bitch and you gay ass faggot. Dude, she would not have said that to Mandy or her friend Scott. First of all, she would never talk shit to nobody. She's a good person. She's a sweetheart. She would never hurt nobody. And that's not fucking Tiffany. Up here, we talk shit to people all the time, but we didn't necessarily know that Tiffany's Facebook wasn't up here with us too, or something. Or maybe it didn't go to the ground on the other side. It's just on Tiffany's side. No, it did go. Well, she responded and said, "Who the fuck is this?" Because it was from a different Facebook account, and he didn't say nothing. He was just like, "Oh, okay." So let me ask you this: if I don't know my best friend's phone number, how the fuck do you guys know my best friend's phone number to question them? What do you question them about what they've heard or what supposedly Tiffany said to them on Facebook when she didn't say that? We did. We already admitted it because we were playing the game or being train driven to do that. Just fucking whatever, bro. Crosshatch tweezers or something. That's not Tiffany doing that. She's not on drugs. I don't know why they're not listening to me either over there. Tiffany Brooks Browning is here at Carol's in Vancouver, Washington. I'm not Vigilante. I'm Copenhagen. The computer system doesn't understand. Oh, the computer system doesn't understand when you fucking cry in Tiffany's body after they sent her bodies and you scanned them off of her 3 times that you were bawling with her because of what they did to Tiffany, the human being, and how much shit they were fucking talking about her, and you said you were going to pull her up here to fix it in Portland. You forgot? 3 years ago? Oh, okay. You didn't forget because you remember trying to keep her shit separate from them submitting transmissions back then. And then what happened? A satellite came down and burned her body till she had to go to the hospital and a bunch of people died. Conveniently enough. Yeah, the same lady probably died that was sticking up for her, man. Or else she didn't realize Tiffany wasn't up here already, too, because somebody was lying the whole time. Somebody knows that Tiffany's a human and not that one. They just don't say nothing. Because they're fucking punk ass bitches, that's why. Yeah, well, like I said, why don't you find every single fucking Tiffany Brooks Browning and ask them what they fucking did and listen to their subconscious brain, because you'll hear them lying. First of all, and then if you find one that seems guilty, like she was really on Tiffany or investigated Tiffany, the human being, guilty of anything, then you come meet her out front. Yeah. I mean, if Candy can and we can, like, we can see split screen and we can listen to our subconscious minds, and we don't work for the government at all. And we've never been in trouble. We don't do drugs. We're good people. We're just UE members. So if we can, so can you, because you won't do it because you can't, because you're off her brainstem, you lying sack of shit. That's not Tiffany. This is Tiffany right here. Just breaking up the pinball. Because whatever they're trying to pin on somebody isn't real, man. Because they're just trying to fucking get her money again and again and again and again. Because nobody wants to pay Tiffany and nobody wants to disconnect her. So they would rather make her sit here every fucking day with us talking out of her mouth, telling her to record these videos so that these transmissions can eventually go up to the sky, or maybe somebody with a big enough heart can understand that Tiffany Brooks Browning has never been in trouble and she's a fucking mom. Her kids don't live here, no. But her kids have been infected by what they're saying to them on Facebook. And that isn't even about Tiffany. It's about her. Or him. Or him. Doing shit with her name on, man. It's like, why the fuck are you watching people have sex on the ground and talk a shit about them on Facebook, calling them a hooker? Tiffany and Katie, the deity sluts. No wonder why they have so much money. You're at an unroll situation where you're looking at it and there's no comments there, but yet there's a comment from one of your friends, Tiffany, that says, I don't get it. Well, you don't get what? You don't get the fucking shit talk that you're reading that I can't read until they unroll it and then it makes sense? Because he can read it and you can't, because apparently they're not your friends or something, but they can comment on your pictures. Or maybe it's just up here. Well, imagine hearing that your baby girl or your son or your daughter or your uncle or your aunt or whatever had the same thing happen to them. And every time they would look at a picture of their mom or see something post like her brother writing, I love my mom the most, the government did her bad or whatever, they unroll it and she sees a bunch of shit talk about her mom. Some fucked up shit, man. Making her fucked up in her head about who her mom is. Her mom's not a bad person at all. He is. And so is she for letting it happen. But I don't know who she is and he is because I can't see him. I'm a human. Because it's somebody else saying it out of my head. I didn't chain dive nobody. I'm the one that's pissed the fuck off that now I'm sticking up for Tiffany. Because I did have my brain stems erased that she's innocent, the human being. Nothing. I'm just, they had us sit in a room and look at a bunch of videos and signatures of what these people have looked at up here. And guilty consciences of stuff, all acting like it was Tiffany when it wasn't fucking Tiffany at all. It was him. And he said he was train driven to do it because he was afraid of going to prison on the ground because they know where he's at. Because these bitches and that guy wanted her money or didn't want to admit that they did it to her in the first place and not someone else who deserved it, who had been in trouble before. What is that? Tidy whities? It's not Tiffany having sex in here. It's not Tiffany doing drugs in here. It's not Tiffany Brooks Browning in here. That's somebody off of her brainstem. Take your lotion roller and go somewhere else, asshole. 3D square log thing. Yeah, they were supposed to blue block, or white block, whatever it is, my past drug usage with folks over there in Portland or whatever, when they're the ones that connected me like this after I got off drugs to be a better mom. Yeah.
I'm going to go with James. Going to take me down to I take with gas and I'll be back.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, which gas station are you going to?
76. That's the one I always go to. It's the cheapest.
Okay. Can I go with you and you guys can run me to the vape pen stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just leaving. What are we gonna do? Ruin our lives more? That was the yes. Was Tiffany? I don't like you because you used to use drugs, but I'm glad you don't, and you're not that one.
I'm waiting on Tiff. She wants to go with this right across the street.
She doesn't know your daughter yet. She will, because I know her, because she's my daughter. I'm here, because I got her. Who? Sraya? Yeah, but I didn't know Tiffany wasn't doing drugs either. So what? Do you think Sraya would hate her mommy because you guys are talking shit about her doing drugs? I don't know. I think she's just embarrassed by what the fuck people are saying about her. Being a whore and a bunch of other fucking shit that she wasn't even doing. get back, I want to put a light just up in your car. We still haven't done that yet. Ouch. It's like I feel myself, I just don't have gas. Because I don't have money. I'm on disability because they won't disconnect me so I can get a real job. And now I guess they're trying to get me kicked out of my mom's apartment up here. I'm slowly making up the average of 10 days and days now. I so it has to be. I need to get nowhere. Can you please put that away? It's real.
No, what she said was right. This woman just wants to be able to protect you.
No, I'm scared of guns. Okay, I was trying to figure out. Why? I'm scared of guns. I don't like guns. It's better than it's good.
She's very weird. She's not connected to them all the time. She doesn't.
I'm having trouble with it. You coming again? Huh? You coming? Yeah, I'm looking for something. Oh.
You heard me arguing about the insurance? I got a letter of something different. Here, my mama, I'll just go myself. You sure? I'll be right back. Thanks.